episode of Bull Butter Moments. Today we're going to be talking all about the Dexter moos, or cows, but I think it's cuter to call them moos. Moos. Anyway, so we love the Dexters. We're obsessed. I love how small they are, and they seem to be the go-to cow for people with less acreage or homesteaders. And they're just, look at them, they're just little short, cute guys and gals, you know. It's a little brighter out here than I anticipated, and I need some sunglasses maybe, but we're just gonna roll with it because the baby's asleep and this is when I have time. Anybody else feel me on that? You gotta run and get done what you can while the baby's asleep? Absolutely. So the Dexter cows originated from a little place in southern Ireland and made their way over sometime in the 1900s. The Dexters are super calm demeanor and they love routine and they catch on super quick. We name all of our cows because I love them so much, even though I know what their intended purpose is, but our philosophy is to give them the best life possible leading up to what they're intended for, which is to feed our family. Now, some people think that that's crazy, and how can we eat them once we name them, and are you traumatizing your kids? No, our kids actually love it, and they're like, who are we eating tonight? Is this Horn Guy? Horn Guy was my favorite cow, and he liked to play fetch with apples. I'll add a clip in here so you can see how cute he was. And I had to drive him to the butcher even. I asked my husband, please don't ever make me drive him to the butcher again. Like, I know what we're doing and that all of them are going to end up there, but like, that was a little much on me. Anyway, but now Horn Guy is hanging in our house. We did a European mount with his horn and skulls. I will also show you him. It is so cool to have him watching over us and our little homestead here. Most of the Dexters are born with horns. There are some that are bred to be what they call polled, which means they're born without horns, and both male and female cows can have them. We did have a couple people ask me and my husband, why are you milking a bull? I don't understand. Because some people just don't know that they're born with them. Our bull, Dusty back there, he was born without horns. He's also halter trained, which is super nice, and he is seriously like a big dog, and he'll just come to you wherever. It's the best. So I say, most cows, most of the Dexters are pretty calm demeanor and chill, but Big Mama, she's not so much. She's the number 6 tag back there. She's gotten way better since we've had her, but she used to charge you and mean old thing. So we're glad she's getting a little bit better. Dexters are excellent mothers, like one of the best cow mothers there are, and super protective, and they will hide their babies if they're given the opportunity when they have them for as long as possible. Like, we have a little canal over here, and they will often, you look at me, you think I got a treat for you? Do I taste pretty good? They often have them in the canal, or we have a couple other properties that we rotate them on, and they will hide them. Hey! That's my jacket. It's not a treat, bud. I usually have a treat for them, so they're like, yo, what the heck? Where's my treat at? They rarely have birthing difficulties and like very few complications, so that makes it super nice, especially if you don't have access to a vet, or you know, vet bills are expensive, so choosing your animals to where you know they're gonna have less problems is a huge plus. We love the Dexters too for their meat because we don't finish them on any grain or anything like a lot of other cows, and how a lot of the meat is done in the cow industry is they finish them on grain to give them like a more fatty flavor. But these guys are all pasture raised, and we supplement with hay in the winter, obviously, which is like the same thing. Anyway, so they taste delicious for not being finished on grain, and we still find that they have more fat than other breeds of cows that are strictly pasture raised. So also a huge plus, and their milk is super good too. The only thing is with the Dexter milk, especially if you're calf sharing, the mothers will hold the cream back for their cows, so it's not super creamy. I personally don't mind that it's not super creamy. It makes it so I can't skim that much off the top to make other things with it, but right now it works for us. And yeah, a few reasons why we love the Dexter Moose. Oh, they're some of my favorites. I'll introduce you to each one because they all are unique in their own personalities. So you all know Sally Sue. She is a first-time mama. This is her cute little baby Muddy. Why Muddy? You know, we're not really sure. Justin, my husband, came out and was playing with him and picking him up and was like, oh, I think his name's gonna be Muddy, because you know it's awfully muddy this time of year. Sally Sue is Pearl's baby. We no longer have Pearl. They were up on the mountain and she mysteriously died. Nobody else did, thankfully, but she did, and we were super sad about it. That's Max. Max, Big Mama's other baby, which I'm really hoping she has a baby in her belly right now. We need to do a preg check. We're getting there. It just hasn't quite happened yet. But so these two, Sally Sue and Max, were born at the same time, and they're pretty close friends, which is way fun, and they're way nice to each other. Everybody seems to be picking on Sally Sue, and I don't like that. But Thunder, also Big Mama's baby, and over there licking herself, that's Jane. She's new to the farm in the last couple of months, and she's pretty calm and nice, but man, she can be feisty, a little Spitfire, can't ya? Hey, look, there's Thunder being a little jerk right now. And then Big Dusty back there. I'll have to get closer to him. And I have two others that I gotta go to the other property to introduce you to, Pixie and Hershey. So, guess what? It works out that tonight my dad's cousin is gonna come over and teach us how to preg check and see if we've got some babies in Jane and Big Mama, and check on Sally Sue and Muddy just to make sure, because I'm a first-time milker, make sure everything's going good with calf sharing and with their udders. Just kind of, you know, get a little second opinion, make sure everything's going good. So I'll show you guys what's happening with that, and here we go.
By now, I thought she was bred at my place, but maybe
yeah, because
she
I
wasn't.
thought you AI'd her the same time you did your other one. They had so much muck in here. I tried cleaning it out a little bit. Come on. Yeah, so this one with no tag, and then this number 6.
See if she's still in English.
Yeah.
Great mom. Mean sucker. Didn't want to mess with her.
Right. She's still kind of a
She's a troublemaker.
Yeah, she is. She never changed. She still has the...
Is that back part lost?
This part, not very good. It's just there. I could lock the top, but not the bottom. you thought you wouldn't have to deal with her again.
She was that way.
Yeah, you did. Some go fast and some go slow. Dang it. Come on, man. We got it that time. You happy you got your own bucket? He's a little muddy. You hanging out with Dad? Yeah. You hanging out with Dad? He's so cute. Come here, bud.
Dang it. Sometimes she gets a little feisty and I have to put the fence between us.
Oh.
Especially when people come bug her. I usually lock everybody else out.
How's she doing tonight?
She's full on a different one tonight.
Okay, so she's all right then?
Yeah, she looks good.
Can't believe how good Courtney is at this.
I know, huh? She picked it right up.
Like, you just like she was raised a little farm girl.
It's so fun. I sent Justin and Jace out there the other night. And they come back in with like this.
We did. I said, you're way better at it than me.
And they're like,
That I didn't even get that much.
Okay, so I did not have time to finish recording last night. It got super cold, started to get late. The snow started coming in real heavy, so great news though. Big Mama and Jane are both pregnant. We think Big Mama's about 6 months along, give or take a month or two, because you can't be 100% accurate. And then Jane is like between 3 and 5 months. So Big Dusty, who's just a short little guy, we were a little nervous he wasn't doing his job. We knew he got Sally Sue because she's a smaller calf, but Big Mama, he's big, she's big. So we were a little worried, but now we know for sure, and we're gonna have more babies hitting the ground in a few months. We're so dang excited. I also didn't have a chance to run to the other property to introduce you to Hershey and Pixie, so let's head over and see those girls. When I sent Justin and Jace out the other night, they didn't even get this much milk. They got less than this. They were out there for like 20 minutes. They came in and they were like, she doesn't have any milk. So I had to go out and get some more. But we got this much last night. So some days she gives about a cup, and other days she gives way more or way less. Just depends on how much the cow is nursing when it's right before milking time. Okay, y'all, I just rolled up to the other property. And look who's out again. Because someone forgot to latch the gate. We're gonna have a chat, aren't we? What's up, my dude? Are you loving these adventures out? Is the best? Is you hungry, boy? Okay, come on. Let's go get some breakfast. Come on, my man. Yeah, buddy. Come on. Hope I don't trip, huh? Golly, big crazy. Come on. You know where you're supposed to be. I'll bring you some grain. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get that cute little butt in here. Thanks, my big boy. That's my good boy, yeah. is another super bright afternoon with all this snow and reflecting right off. I even came into the shade trying to make it better. But let's go see Hershey and Pixie and tell you about them. So this little gal is Hershey, and she is the baby to Jane. We bought them together, so Hershey is not Dusty's baby. And then Pixie, hi sweet girl, she was born last February. You're probably wondering why I have these two isolated over here by themselves. I'm actually in the process of halter training or halter breaking, however you want to say it, and it makes it way easier for me when they're over here in a smaller area and not with all the big kids. We did have to put Wally the loudmouth and Dolly in here with them when we brought Rocky over, and it was hilarious when they first got in here together. I wish I had my camera to record them. They were chasing each other all around. It was the cutest dang thing. They're getting along great, and I think enjoy being together. So there you have it, guys. That's all about the Dexter moves for today. And we, like I said, just absolutely love them and couldn't be happier with our choice in raising them. If you guys have any questions, if you raise Dexters or you're interested in Dexters or you're just watching because you find it fun, let me know down in the comments. I love making new friends. And yeah, thanks for joining us on another episode of Bull Butter Moments. Have a great day.